Hello friends, this is your friend Naruto Multiverse 2.0 and we are back in new fanfic. What if Naruto found a forbidden demon Katana Part 1? Naruto Namikaze, eldest of the 4 Namikaze siblings, loves them. His 2 sisters and 1 brother. He really does. But he can't help to be envious. They each have 3 tails of the 9 tails, sealed in them. They were born heroes because for that. He loves them, he really does. He wants to be like them. To have their recognition, their praise, their power. He can't help but to envy them. He tries his best to reach them. To be recognized just like them. To be loved just like them. He tries his best. But it will never be enough. Until he found it. As he was searching in the library of his father, he found a scroll with a seal. It had Avicii written on it and Naruto got curious. He took the scroll to his room and tried to open it, but the seal wouldn't allow it. So, he learned Fuinjutsu, the art of sealing. It took almost a year, but he learned how to open it. It was cold at night as he released the seal and the scroll opened, letting a puff of smoke out, and once it dispersed, it was a katana. The pommel and guard were golden and the handle, seemingly made of the same material, was covered by black cord warp. The scabbard was black with a golden hanging cord. In all sense if the word, it was simple, maybe way too simple to be sealed. He went to touch the handle and once his hand gripped it, he felt a huge power rush to his arm, into the rest of his body. His eyes rolled back and he passed out. When he opened his eyes, he saw he was standing on red sand and a man chained, resting on his knees. He slowly raised his head, with his eyes being covered by seals, with the writing of guilty, monster, demon, on them. Child. The man with purple skin, white long hair, tattered brown pants and no shoes said, "Help." Naruto gulped and rushed to him, not knowing what is going here, "Sir. Are you okay? What happened? How do I open these?" The man breathed heavily. Naruto saw his fangs, blood. Naruto stopped fidgeting with the chains and looked at him in shock. What? "Forgive me," he said as he leaned down and bit his neck. Naruto's eyes widened, but he didn't feel blood coming out. Instead, he felt something coming in. He looked how the chains started to fade away and once the last one disappeared, he passed out. "Now, I serve you, Naruto Namikaze." Naruto opened his eyes, sat and looked around. He was in his room again. He breathed and saw that the katana was still there. He touched his neck and flinched. If it was a dream, it was too real. "Naruto, you are going to be late for class." He heard his mom scream and he quickly hid the blade under the bed. He got dressed quickly and rushed downstairs. Kushina Namikaze, formerly Uzumaki, huffed seeing him. "Your siblings already left, better hurry or you will be late." She scolded and Naruto nodded. "Sorry mom," he said and she nodded, noticing something. "What is that on your neck?" she asked, tilting his head, revealing the kanji of guilty marked on his skin. She gave him a worried look. "Why is there a seal mark on your neck?" Naruto hand instantly shot to cover his neck. "It's nothing. I have to go." Kushina stopped him and started to drag him to the couch. "Let me see it," she said and placed a hand on it and focused chakra. Naruto gritted his teeth and Kushina frowned, feeling evil chakra come from the seal. "Stop," Naruto said and Kushina frown intensified. "Hold on a little bit more, Naru-chan. I'm almost done." He said stop. Kushina let go hearing that voice full of malice and hate and Naruto threw up. Kushina watched in horror how Naruto puked before passing out on the couch. Naruto opened his eyes in the same desert of red sand and slowly sat up. "My lord, welcome." Naruto looked to the man he rescued, bent on one knee, holding a worn-out Shirasaya. "Who? What are you?" The being didn't move. "Your loyal servant, my lord." Naruto slowly stood up and nodded. Do you have a name?" "If I do, it is forgotten by time. You may call me, as you wish." The being said and Naruto nodded. Can you stand up? The being nodded and he stood up, towering over Naruto, holding his Shirasaya. And, why are you my servant? Because you saved me, my lord. If it wasn't for you, I would still be trapped. But because you saved me, I will be your sword and shield. My any move or thought will be for your best interest. The being said and Naruto nodded. Naruto nodded, not understanding fully, and you don't have a name. That is correct. Can I name you? I will be honored, my lord. And in 1 second, he was again, bent on one knee, holding his blade to him. Naruto slowly grabbed the weapon and took it out. Then, I name you Genji. He carefully and clumsily named him and the now named Genji nodded. Is it fine? I can change it if. It is perfect, my lord. Genji said. May I ask, what are your goals, my lord? Minato flinched again when the seal shocked him for what it felt the 100th time. He frowned. It is almost like a seal containing a Jinchuriki, but more complex than the one I placed on my children. Hiruzen hummed as he held the katana in the scroll that Naruto found. This scroll is probably from the first Hokage's time. He took it out of its scabbard and hummed, and it doesn't have any seals or defining marks. But it is the main culprit of the seal on Naruto's neck. Minato nodded. What exactly is Avicii? Hiruzen hummed. If I am not wrong, it is the lowest level of Buddhist hell. To reach that place, you must commit a crime against your own parents, or an enlightened being. You must shed their blood. Minato nodded. So, if there is something sealed in there, it might be something from there. I see, my lord, you wish to be stronger than your kin. Genji said after Naruto finished explaining his goals. They were sat cross-legged on the sand. Naruto rubbed the back of his head. I don't know if stronger, but yeah. Genji nodded. If you allow me, I might help you, my lord. Naruto looked at him with a raised brow. I am more than happy to teach you my style of kenjutsu and my techniques I learned across my life. Naruto eyes widen. Really? That would be awesome. Genji chuckled. I am happy you are excited, my lord. But I believe it is time for you to wake up, my lord. Don't worry, I will be here with you. Naruto slowly opened his eyes and he could hear the sounds of people gasping and the door opening and closing. Naru-chan, are you okay? How are you feeling? I was so worried, Kushina said as she entered the room and got next to him. Naruto, with a lost look on his eyes, just said, Genji. Genji, what is this place? Naruto asked, as Genji was teaching him the basic katas with his Shirasaya and the katana that was in the seal. They are in the desert of red sand that is Naruto's mindscape. Genji hummed. Well, my lord, as you know, this is your mindscape, but it represents a Naraka. Genji said and Naruto raised his eyebrow. Naraka, purgatory or hell. Naraka is the place where your actions will be judged by your karma in life, and once it is decided, you will be sent to a cold or hot Naraka until your karma is paid. Genji explained as he corrected Naruto pose. Naruto nodded. And why is my mindscape a Naraka? Genji hummed as he went to put himself in a kata, because the seal I was trapped in is my Naraka. Discover more. Mobile app development, TV show guides, online writing courses. Naruto blinked. But why? My lord, Genji interrupted. Please, let's focus on the task in hand. His health is getting worse. Ever since he met Genji and woke up, his health has been in an all-time low. He feels weaker physically, has coughs, attacks more often and gets dizzy out of nowhere. Breathe in, the nurse said as Naruto took a deep breath before he started coughing out of control. The doctor watching took notes and nodded as he walked out of the room to talk with his parents, the nurse following him. Genji, what is going on? My lord, your body is adapting. Naruto raised a brow. Adapting what? Your body is going through something called phantmosis. When a spirit is coexisting with another soul in one body, the body will adapt to make itself stronger for both. Naruto nodded. Then why am I sick? Your body is eliminating anything it deems unnecessary, and it may cause some pain, my lord. Naruto groaned as he laid back on the bed, but please, do not worry, my lord. This process shouldn't take too long, maybe a couple of months or years. Naruto closed his eyes as the door opened, where his parents entered. How are you feeling, son? Minato asked and Naruto hummed. Tired. Minato nodded. May I ask, with who you were talking before? No one. Naruto answered, maybe too quickly, and Minato sighed. Naruto, we are worried. Kushina said and Naruto hummed. That seal, we don't know what it did to you. Don't worry. It is nothing bad. Minato frowned. You don't know that. Naruto yawned as he got comfortable on the bed, falling asleep. Days later he was fit enough to go home, and as he trained with Genji in his mindscape, he noticed something. He is more fit. Not that he wasn't before. In the academy he is good at any physical activity, but he feels himself better. At least on looks, he still is very, very sick. As he coughed again at the entrance of his home, Kushina opened the door for them to enter, Minato back at the office. Welcome back. Naruto flinched at the loud sound and gave a tired smile to his siblings. Hello. He simply said as the youngest, Lisa, a red hair with blue eyes, made into pigtails, with 3 whisker marks on her cheeks, went to hug him, making him flinch. I was so worried. Daddy said that you had an accident and that you are sick, and Naruto started to cough and she let go. Oh gosh. Are you okay? Need water or? Lisa, the second youngest Mari, blonde with purple eyes and her hair reached her shoulders with 3 whiskers marks on her cheeks, said, he is probably still sick. Give him some space. But Marie, he probably needs some caring too. You heard her, Lee. Kimiko, his last sister, born right after him, her hair is red with yellow tips, made into a high ponytail, with blue eyes and 3 whisker marks on her cheek. Besides, you don't want to get sick too. Kimiko is right, Lisa. Naruto said with a small smile. We still don't know what I have. But I doubt it is anything too bad. Mari frowned. What did you do anyway? I guess it has to do with whatever hit your neck. Naruto chuckled and rubbed the back of his bandaged neck, to cover the seal mark. Don't worry about it. This little pest. Should I dispose of her, my lord? Naruto stopped moving and frowned. Kimiko raised an eyebrow. You okay there, bro? Naruto shook his head and smiled at his sister. Yes, it was nothing. Kushina frowned and grabbed Naruto's arm. Anyway, your brother needs to rest. Kushina said as she guided Naruto to his room. Lisa pouted. But mommy. Kimiko chuckled and Mari shook her head. You heard her, Lee. Give him some rest. Kushina helped Naruto to his room, and once there, Kushina gave him a worried look. Naru-chan, I need you to tell me the truth. What did the seal do to you? Naruto covered his neck with his hand. Nothing. Kushina frowned before sighing. Naruto, if you don't tell me I won't be able to help you. Naruto frowned back and gripped his neck. There is nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. Kushina frowned. We all know it isn't true. And for your own sake, you aren't allowed to leave your room until we fix you. Understood. Naruto frowned and was about to protest when, my lord, allow this. We can train you in peace this way. Kushina saw how Naruto looked confused for some seconds, before nodding, fine. Kushina left the room and locked the door. Naruto sat on his bed and coughed a bit. Now what, Genji? We meditate, my lord. Naruto nodded slowly, and getting in the pose that Genji taught him in the Naraka, sitting crossed-legged, hands together channeling chakra, and closing his eyes. And when he opened them, he was back in the desert, Genji kneeling in front of him. Are you ready to continue, my lord? He was in his room for 2 months, but the time in the Naraka went slower. He learned the katas of the Chuku K's hollow wind. He felt physical strong, he moved faster, reacted quicker. But he was still sick. Genji, is there a way to deal with the side effects of phantmosis? Naruto asked as he did the katas in his room. I am afraid that no, my lord. But if you get back the Nagasone Katetsu, it can help. Naruto stopped doing the form and raised a brow. Nagasone Katetsu, is that the blade's name? He felt Genji nod. Indeed, my lord. But with how your parents are acting with the situation, I don't know if that is possible right now. Naruto nodded in agreement. His parents know that he has something, and even if they haven't tried doing a seal removal so often. He sighed. I think I have to say the truth. Anything that I should say to help our case. Genji hummed. If you allow me to speak in that meeting, my lord, I could handle it. Naruto raised a confused eyebrow but nodded. He went to the door, and knocked it, which was the signal for Kushina to bring him something. And rather quickly, Kushina opened, looking worried if Naruto had another medical emergency. Seeing him standing fine, made her release a breath. Yes, honey. Naruto looked unsure, but he felt Genji's presence calming him, so he nodded. It's about the seal. And not so soon after, Kushina learned the truth of the condition of her son. You are possessed. Naruto looked to the side. I wouldn't call it that way. Kushina frowned. Let's recap. The seal placed a spirit inside you. That is the reason you are sick, yes. Naruto nodded slowly and Kushina stood up. I am calling your father and removing the seal quickly as possible. Naruto's eyes widen. No. Wait. Then he froze, surprising Kushina, as Naruto was still. Naru-chan. And then, a formation of chakra materialized out of Naruto, as it crossed its arms, if I may speak. Kushina got in stance to fight. You are what possessed Naruto. Genji nodded. Indeed, but right now, it would be harmful to stop the process of the phantmosis. Genji said calmly, and Kushina looked how Naruto was still not moving, eyes wide and shining blue. My lord can't have me out for long, you see. Kushina glanced at the shaking form of her son as Genji continued. We request to have the Nagano's Katetsu with us, that way my lord can continue improving and his health will improve. Kushina narrowed her eyes. How do I know you are telling the truth? Genji hummed. Because I owe my existence to my lord. Believe it or not, I wish no harm to him. I am his blade, I am his shield. But if the blade that released me is not in his possession, his health will continue to degrade. Kushina looked at her son from the corner of her eye, blood coming from his nose, and nodded. Fine. But I still don't trust you, and the first sign of you harming Naruto or anyone by that matter, I will break the seal. Genji nodded and with no other words, went back inside Naruto, that went still and passed out. Kushina rushed to him and touched his forehead, that was burning hot and with sweat. She hoped this was the right call for now. Genji-san, Naruto asked, looking at himself in the mirror. Yes, my lord. What happened to my hair? Naruto asked as he looked at his white straight hair, when yesterday was blonde and spiky. He could feel Genji cough in his hand. I feel it looks good on you, my lord. Naruto closed his eyes. Genji-san, can you explain why my hair changed so much, so quickly? You see, my lord, the phantmosis is advancing at a better rate, so some side effects may be seen in your body. And the change of color of your hair is because my hair is white and your body is representing it. Naruto nodded slowly. I understand. Is there a way to revert it? Well, I must insist that it suits you, my lord. Naruto nodded. I'll take that as a no. Then he grabbed his light blue haori and put it on, and turned to the Katetsu, resting against the wall, and went to pick it up. The sword will raise questions already, and now looking like this. Naruto sighed. Is it important, my lord? What your peers think of the situation? Not really. But I want to train in peace, and if remember well, some of my classmates are curious. Genji hummed in his head as Naruto shook his head, never mind. I don't want to be late. As he was about to walk down the stairs, Kimiko was by his side. Hold up, bro. Naruto raised an eyebrow as Kimiko smiled and held his arm. Let me help you. Naruto blinked confused before smiling at her. Don't worry, Kimiko. I can go down the stairs by myself. Kimiko rolled her eyes with a smile still on her face. Maybe you can, but I don't want to run the risk of you passing out. I get worried, you know. Naruto sighed before smiling. To be fair, he passed out a lot this last couple of weeks. If you insist. As they walked down the stairs, Kimiko took notice of his hair. Sue, why the makeover? Naruto sighed. I don't know what came over me. It looks good, my lord. I like it though. Kimiko said as they arrived at the first floor. It suits you now that you are a bit paler, but when you are healthy, we will have to see. She joked and Naruto chuckled. I'll keep that in mind. As they enter the kitchen where Mari and Lissa were already having breakfast. Lissa, seeing them, her face brightened up and rushed to Naruto and hugged him. Ni-san, how did you sleep? She grinned at him and Naruto chuckled as he patted her head. As good as I can. And you, Lee? He said as Lissa hummed. Great. We made breakfast, and Mari said we make your favorite, because you are going back to the academy and… Lee, you are rambling. Mari sighed and Naruto chuckled seeing his youngest sibling pout. Hello Mari, how was your sleep? Mari smiled at him. It was fine. And you? I heard you coughing during the night. Lissa's eyes widened in panic. Oh no. Are you okay? Are you sure you can go today? Maybe you should stay home and… Don't worry, I am fine. Naruto said with a small smile as he patted Lissa's head. I am feeling better thankfully. Mari frowned. I still think you are hurrying to go back. You should rest more. Naruto opened his mouth as Genji spoke in his mind. Is she annoying you, my lord? I could get rid of her. No. Naruto said with a frown before smiling quickly at his worried sister. I mean, I rested enough, and I don't want to get too far behind. Mari nodded slowly as they continued to have breakfast. It was not my intention to offend you, my lord. But I can see that these questions, you don't appreciate them. Naruto hummed as he let Lissa speak uninterrupted, and he listened to every word. Kimiko throwing a small pun during the talk and Mari making sure everything was ready for them to go. And as soon they exited, his sisters noticed what he had strapped to his waist. Bro. Kimiko started and Naruto hummed. Are you sure you want to go with the sword? Naruto blinked confused. Yes. I've been learning how to use it and Nagasone is well made in every sense. Mari frowned. That's not the point. Then what is the… It made you sick. Mari stated and Naruto frowned. We don't know the full extent of how it made you sick, but I don't think it can guide to anything good. Mar has a point, you know. Kimiko said. Whatever happened to you, it started with that thing. I really think you should, I don't know, get rid of it. Naruto's grip on the sword tightened and had an intense frown. He could feel Genji growling inside his head. Then, Lissa spoke. I trust Ni-san, she said, and he is strong. So, if he wants to use a sword, he can do it. Mari raised an eyebrow. That's not the point. But he likes that sword, and besides, he says he is getting better, and I trust him. Lissa pouted and Naruto chuckled, patting her head. Thank you, Lee. He smiled then to his sisters, and while I appreciate your concern, I am fine. While still not at my 100%, I can manage. Mari frowned but Kimiko shrugged. Fine, I trust you, bro. But first sign that you are not good at all, I'm dragging you home. Naruto chuckled and Mari sighed. While I still believe it is a bad idea, if you are so sure, I guess you know your body better. And so, the Namikaze siblings made their way to the academy, and like usual, his sisters got attention from the people of the village, the heroes who contain the 9 tails. He, on the other hand, was the older brother. The one with nothing special. For some, it was bad luck. For others, he was not worthy. We will change that, my lord. Genji interrupted his train of thought. It may take some time, but one day, they will see what I see in you. Greatness. Naruto shook his head as they arrived at the academy, and they made way into their class. As he expected, the class went to each of his sisters as he made his way to the seat next to his closest friend. Hello, Sasuke-san. Naruto greeted as Sasuke nodded. You're back. He greeted as Naruto sat next to him. What happened to your hair? Naruto chuckled. I'd rather not talk about it, he said with a smile, and Sasuke snorted, smiling. What happened to you again? I wasn't allowed to see you while you were recovering, and your sisters were no help at all to figure it out. Naruto hummed with a soft smile. They are protective, and it was a strange situation for them. You went missing for some time, came back with white hair and a sword, so yeah, it sounds strange. Naruto sighed, still smiling. Strange indeed. But it is somehow hard to believe. If you said so. Sasuke smirked. So, do you know how to use it? Naruto smiled. Yes, I have been training daily. Sasuke nodded and noticed the shape he was in. Are you sure you were sick? You look well for someone who supposedly was in bed and passing out, instead of training. Like I said, it was a strange situation. The school day started and it went as normal, Sasuke noticing that his friend seemed to be fine. No coughs, sneezes, or any symptoms of a disease. Then lunch break arrived and Sasuke grabbed the back of Naruto's Haori and started to drag him out of the class. Naruto chuckled. I guess you missed your shield against your fans. Sasuke groaned as they exited the classroom. You have no idea. They stopped when Kimiko grabbed Naruto's arm, and Sasuke could feel his friend flinch. Kimiko gave Sasuke a light glare with a smirk. Where you think you are taking my bro, Tem? Sasuke glared back with no sense of amusement. To lunch, Dobi. Let go. He tugged, but Kimiko didn't budge. Then go and eat your bland rice with Sakura and Ino. Bro is eating with us. She tugged Naruto's arm. Says who? He tugged. His sister Tem. She tugged. I haven't seen him in months. We need to catch up. He tugged slightly harsher. Too bad. We don't like you. She tugged way harsher and Naruto couldn't hold up any longer and coughed. Shit. Bro. Kimiko let go and so did Sasuke as Naruto fell to his knees coughing, and Sasuke noticed that a crowd was formed around them and Iruka barged to help Naruto. As Iruka took him to the infirmary, Sasuke glared at Kimiko that glared back, happy. She asked and Sasuke clicked his tongue. You know it was your fault, right? Kimiko growled at him, but before her rebuttal, Ino and Sakura got on her face. Hey, why you get to hog Sasuke-kun? Sakura demanded and Sasuke got the cue to leave. As Kimiko was being held back by Lisa, Sasuke made his way to the infirmary, and on his way there, Mari intercepted him, making him sigh, also here to tell me to leave your brother alone. Mari closed her eyes. No, while I don't like you one bit, you are Naruto's friend. She started. So I came to tell you that if he decides to hang out with you, you must make sure he is out of harm's way. As you saw, he is very sick. Sasuke nodded slowly. Sick with what? Mari huffed. That's none of your business. But if something happens to him, it will be on you. And with that, she turned around to help Lisa with Kimiko. Genji-san. Yes, my lord. How bad am I? Genji stayed in silence as Naruto sat crossed-legged on the infirmary bed. Iruka went to inform his parents, so he was alone. Compared to before you obtained the Katetsu, better, but the Phantmosis is a painful process that will take time to complete. Naruto nodded. Is there any way to make it go faster? Genji stayed in silence for a minute and Naruto frowned. Genji-san. Yes. There is a way, my lord. Naruto nodded. And it is. With who are you talking? Naruto jumped in place as Sasuke was standing next to him, eyeing him weirdly. Sasuke-san. I didn't notice you. Sasuke nodded. I can tell. Naruto, what is going on with you? Naruto frowned. You wouldn't believe me if I tell you. Sasuke rolled his eyes. Try me. It is borderline insane. Sasuke sighed. Fine, if you don't want to, I won't force you. Naruto chuckled and Genji huffed amused. I like this one. Naruto smiled. I'm glad. Sasuke raised an eyebrow and Naruto shook his head. Want to go for something to eat? Sasuke hummed, thinking what Mari told him, and smiled, sure, as long it isn't ramen. Naruto chuckled. Very well. Guide us then. He got off the bed and picked up the kotetsu as Sasuke opened the window and they left. As they were walking across the village in a comfortable silence, as a former student that just graduated saw them and grinned. Naruto narrowed his eyes and Sasuke raised an eyebrow. Isn't that Watase? I thought he was a genin. Naruto noticed that Watase wasn't wearing a leaf hitai or carrying weapons. It seems he didn't make it. They made a turn and saw that it was empty. Watase followed them. Just who I needed to see. Failure and spoiled. Watase jested and Sasuke rolled his eyes, annoyed. Says the new genin. He said back, assuming that Naruto's read was correct, and by the way Watase reacted, it was. He grabbed Sasuke by the neck of his shirt. Take that ba. He stopped and Sasuke looked to see Naruto punching Watase on the stomach. Naruto's eyes turned cold, as he slapped Watase's hand, so he stopped holding Sasuke, before sweeping Watase's legs, making him fall and punching him on the forehead, knocking him out. Sasuke blinked as Naruto's warm blue eyes looked at him with worry. Are you okay, Sasuke-san? Sasuke shook his head. Okay, be real with me, what happened? Naruto blinked confused. Well, Watase. I don't mean why you did that to that idiot, how you did that. Weren't you in a bed for months? Naruto sighed. It is complicated. I can tell. Sasuke sighed and rubbed his forehead. Why can't you tell me? Naruto licked his lips and Sasuke patted his back. Fine, you will tell me soon. He conceded and Naruto smiled. Thanks. He then coughed and Sasuke went to rub his back. They were like that for a minute until it stopped. At the very least, you are sick. Sasuke joked as an Anbu landed next to them. Naruto Namikaze, your mother is worried about you. He said and turned to the unconscious Watase and Naruto chuckled. Sasuke fought Watase-san here when he tried to intimidate me. Sasuke raised an eyebrow and the Anbu gave a short nod. As they left, Sasuke placed his hands in his pockets and walked home. Hopefully Itachi isn't swarmed in paperwork. Hopefully, Naruto will tell him soon what's wrong with him. Hello, Itachi-san. Naruto greeted with a polite smile Sasuke's older brother. He was at the door of his friend's residence and Itachi opened the door. Itachi gave him a smile back. Naruto-kun, here to see my brother I imagine. Naruto nodded and Genji growled, my lord, there is something wrong with this man. Naruto raised an eyebrow and Itachi looked confused. Something in your mind? Naruto shook his head. No. Just lost in thought. Itachi nodded. Maybe you need more time to recover. Sasuke was very worried for you. Ni-san. Sasuke said as he rushed to the door, making Itachi chuckle and gave Naruto one last smile. I'm happy to see you are doing good Naruto-kun, and went out on patrol. As Sasuke dragged Naruto inside and towards the training room, father helped me do the fireball technique. And it worked. Let me show you. He quickly went to the area where his father told him to practice and as he was doing the hand signs, Naruto asked. As Itachi-san, okay. Sasuke turned to Naruto with a weird look, yeah. Why? Naruto frowned as Genji spoke in his mind, that man did something, I can feel him full of regret and pain. Never mind Sasuke-san. Naruto said with a smile as he walked towards Sasuke. I am more excited to see the fireball technique. Sasuke smirked as he did the hand signs and breathed out a ball of fire for a few seconds before running out of air. Naruto grinned excitedly. That was amazing. Sasuke panted as he grinned. I know. And do you have another sword technique to show off? Naruto chuckled. Just some katas to improve, nothing special. Sasuke nodded, smirking. That's cool. Show me some. As the day passed and the sun started to set, Sasuke groaned, it's getting late. Naruto nodded with a calm smile. I better leave to not worry my family. I am not healthy yet after all. Sasuke rolled his eyes with a smile. You say that, but you look better than ever, besides your coughing attacks and stuff like that. He said as Naruto chuckled and stood up. See you tomorrow at the academy, Naruto. Have a good night, Sasuke-san. As Naruto walked back across the Uchiha district, he looked up at the orange sky. Genji-san, care to explain what you felt about Itachi-san? My lord, he feels guilty. Naruto raised an eyebrow. That doesn't explain anything. Forgive me for being vague, my lord. But he feels similar to me. When I committed my sin, his heart has the same weight. Naruto frowned as he reached the exit of the district. Itachi-san, is someone good? Maybe something went wrong with a mission. Is everything alright, Naruto-kun? Naruto's head snapped to look at a confused Itachi as he shook his head. Yes. Just thinking. I see. Naruto-kun. Yes. Itachi looked at the moon that started to show up. Thanks for being Sasuke's friend. Naruto blinked before smiling. Well, if anything, I was lucky that he accepted me as his friend. He has always been kind of distant. Itachi gave him a sad smile. I know. Just keep being his friend. He needs someone like you. Have a good night. Naruto saw Itachi walk into the district and he could keep Genji sigh. We better leave, my lord. There is something wrong. I know. We should. No. He decided his fate already. Naruto frowned. You are making no sense, Genji-san. Genji took a deep breath. Forgive me, my lord. And Naruto blinked and he was lying in the desert of the Naraka. Naruto glared at Genji, who was on his knees, Shirasaya in front of him. Genji, start explaining. Please. Genji stayed in silence as Naruto stood up, and even if Genji on his knees was still slightly taller than Naruto, nodded, as you wish. That man, Itachi was his name, is going to commit familicide. Naruto eyes widen. No. He can't. He shook his head. I believe you are mistaken, Genji-san. Itachi-san loves his family. I have known him my whole life. You are mistaken, Genji-san. Genji remained still. My lord, we live in a cruel world, and for a reason, that man made the choice of. No. Naruto screamed as he breathed hardly. No. You are wrong. Take me back to reality right now. Genji sighed. My lord, this is for your own safety. Naruto glared at Genji. You swore loyalty towards me, yes. Genji nodded. So I order you to wake me up, now. Part of the loyalty towards you is to make sure you don't get any harm, my lord. Genji said, and before Naruto could argue, he shifted to a more comfortable position. In exchange for my behavior, allow me to tell you my story. Naruto frowned and Genji gestured him to sit down. Maybe that way, you will understand how I know the situation. Naruto nodded as he sat in front of Genji. I don't remember a lot of my time as a man. I don't know my own name or the name of my family. Somewhere during what they call the First Ninja War, I lived in a snowy land as a hired assassin, and as much I hate to remember this, they called me the Manslayer. If you had the coins, I will slay in your name. Men, women, children, elders, animals. I knew no honor. I knew no shame. I was full of anger and hate, and even with all the love my family had for me, and I still have for them, I developed a taste for bloodshed. Genji lowered his head in shame as he continues. As the sand of the desert became warmer, I asked less money for more bloody jobs. I killed for free and with any excuse. That hate and anger grew so much I forgot the reason on why I started dirtying my blade, to make sure my family was safe and happy. Naruto started to sweat as the temperature continued to increase in the mind space. She warned me, she told me to stop, begged me to stop and become a family man, to live a noble life where the four of us could be happy. I saw it as disrespect and I committed the biggest mistake in my life. Naruto looked at Genji with a sad expression as the heat decreased. Genji-san. My lord. That man has the same weight in his heart as I still do in mine. That man is the same as I am. That's why you had to wait. Naruto's eyes widen. Sasuke-san. Is Sasuke-san then? Genji said nothing. I believe, we will have to find out. Sasuke-san. Naruto exclaimed as he sat up, and he quickly looked around to find himself in the familiar white walls of a hospital room. He groaned in pain as the door opened in a slam to see his mother rush in. Naru-chan. You are awake. We were so worried, Kushina said as she went to his side and Naruto nodded. Mother, is Sasuke-san? Kushina gulped as tears came to her eyes. Naru-chan. Sasuke-kun is alive, but, as Naruto got the information, only one thing remained in his head. Itachi killed the entire Uchiha clan, leaving Sasuke as the only survivor. As Kushina took Naruto to Sasuke's room, he was in a wheelchair, his legs were too weak after being out cold for 2 days. Kushina looked tired and from what he can tell, the whole village is in chaos and Sasuke, he needs to be by his side now. Itachi. Kushina started as they were arriving, placed Sasuke-kun in some genjutsu. He is still trapped in it. I see. Kushina opened the door to Sasuke's room and there he was, sweating profusely on the bed as doctors and members of the Yamanaka clan were trying to wake him up. We should leave. As soon he wakes up you can come to see him. Kushina said, and Naruto, seeing how his mother was, just nodded. It didn't take much longer for Sasuke to wake up, but after 3 days, one more day than what Naruto spent in the Naraka with Genji, Sasuke was awake and Naruto rushed to the hospital to see him. The nurse opened the door and ushered him in, and Naruto frowned seeing the state of Sasuke. Looking out the window, messy hair and paler than usual, a full tray of food was abandoned by his side. Sasuke-san. Naruto greeted and Sasuke said nothing. The nurse closed the door, and Naruto dragged a chair next to the bed and sat down. They remained silent for a few seconds, Sasuke still not looking at him. I saw it all. The Uchiha said, he forced me to watch it all. Naruto frowned. Sasuke-san. Sasuke turned to look at him, and Naruto could see the heavy bags under his eyes. Naruto. I will kill him. Even if it is the last thing I do, I will avenge my clan. Naruto gulped as Sasuke continued, I don't know how you got so strong so quickly, but I will be stronger than you. I need to become strong alone. I need more hate to achieve it. I don't need you anymore. Leave. We are done. Sasuke glared at Naruto who closed his eyes. Sasuke-san, you asked me some time ago, what happened to me, yes. Sasuke still glaring at Naruto, nodded slowly and Naruto showed him the seal on his neck, for more ridiculous it sounds, I was possessed. Sasuke blinked before growling, what are you on abo? Genji-san, can you please come out? Naruto flinched as the massive figure of Genji materialized out of Naruto as Sasuke's eyes widened and looked up at the massive man. And as soon he came out, he went back into Naruto that flinched as some blood started to come out of his nose, that was Genji-san. He lives inside me and has been training me since I was marked. Naruto explained and Sasuke nodded slowly. Sasuke-san, I am your friend and I am sorry that I couldn't tell you before, but know this, no more lies or secrets. I will stay by your side no matter what, you like it or not. And if you need another hand to achieve your revenge, allow me to be it. Sasuke stared at Naruto with wide eyes, still shocked by the demon that his friend showed him. Naruto was his friend. They have known each other since they were babies. You need more hate, Itachi said. With all due respect, Sasuke-san, Itachi can go himself. Naruto interrupted, and Sasuke was shocked by the language of Naruto. It doesn't matter what scum like him says or thinks. You will have revenge, and I will help you. Just like always, we will train together, hang out, and get ready. Allow me to be your friend, like we always had been. Sasuke looked at the bed, remembered the massacre that he saw, the words of his brother. He looked at Naruto, his calm and serene smile, and how he had his hand extended. You need more hate. Sasuke gave him a small smile. You are an idiot, you know that. Naruto smiled. It is part of my charm, he said as Sasuke shook his hand. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Naruto nodded. Think nothing of it. Naruto opened his eyes to wake up in the Naraka as Genji waited for him as always. Genji-san, you know why I am here. Genji nodded. You want to increase the pace Phantmosis, yes. Naruto nodded and Genji stood up. Let me warn you, my lord, to do so can backfire, making it fail in the long run, and if you are already suffering with your health today, it won't improve it. In exchange, you will grow stronger faster, and I will make sure you have control over the techniques in no time. Are you willing to bet your life for power quickly? Naruto nodded. Yes, I must. Genji frowned. Because your friend? Or because of you? Naruto frowned. You wish to be stronger than you can after all, and you will surpass them soon if you accept this trade. In the future it will be up to you. Naruto frowned and Genji sighed. But I can see your mind is already made, my lord. Just promise me, you won't follow my footsteps. Naruto nodded. I won't. I promise, Genji-san. Genji nodded as he grabbed in a swift motion the Nagasone Kotetsu. I believe in you, my lord. He unsheathed the blade and stabbed Naruto in the chest. Naruto woke up in a cold sweat and a fever in the middle of the night. His heart was pounding, and he could feel the pain of the steel piercing his chest. This is a small price to pay. It will be worth it.